Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about one of the most powerful countries on earth, the United States of America. In 2026, America is doing things that seem impossible for most countries at the same time. It is preparing for possible war tensions with Iran. It is sending astronauts back toward the moon through NASA's Artemis program. And at the same time, it is helping organize the biggest football event on earth, the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Many people around the world are asking one question: how can one country afford all of this in a single year? Where does all that money come from? Today, we are going to break it down. The first thing shocking the world in 2026 is America's military power. The United States already has the biggest military budget on earth. In 2026, America's defense budget is estimated at around $895 billion. War costs +1. That is more military spending than many powerful countries combined. Every single day, America spends billions on fighter jets, warships, missiles, military bases, intelligence, and soldiers around the world. Reports in 2026 show increased military focus in the Middle East, especially regarding tensions involving Iran. America has military bases across the globe. It also has aircraft carriers that can move like floating cities in the ocean. This means America is always prepared for war, even when no war has officially started. But here comes the big question: how can America spend nearly $900 billion on the military alone? The answer begins with taxes. America has one of the biggest economies in the world. Millions of businesses operate there every day: technology companies, banks, factories, oil companies, entertainment industries, and online businesses. The US government collects huge amounts of money from taxes, income taxes, business taxes, import taxes, and many other forms of revenue. The total U.S. federal spending for 2026 is estimated at over $7 trillion. That number is so huge that many countries cannot even imagine it. America also has another advantage: the U.S. dollar. The dollar is the world's most powerful currency. International trade, oil sales, banking systems, and global business often depend on the dollar. Because of this, America can borrow massive amounts of money more easily than most nations. In simple words, the world economy itself helps keep America powerful. Now let's talk about space. In 2026, NASA continues its Artemis program, aiming to return humans to the moon for the first time in decades. NASA's budget for 2026 is around $24 billion. That may sound huge, but compared to America's total spending, it is actually a very small percentage. NASA's budget for 2026 is around $24 billion. That may sound huge, but compared to America's total spending, it is actually a very small percentage. NASA's budget is less than 1% of the entire US budget. Many people online even joke that America spends far more on war than on science. But the moon mission is not only about science. It is also about global influence, technology, national pride, and competition with countries like China. America wants to show the world that it still leads in space exploration. And remember, the space programs also create jobs and new technology. Things like satellites, GPS, advanced computers, and internet systems all grew because of space research. So America sees NASA as an investment for the future. Now comes football. The 2026 FIFA World Cup is one of the biggest sporting events in history. The tournament is hosted by the United States, Canada, and Mexico. But the US is the main center of attention because most matches will happen there. Millions of tourists are expected to travel to America. Hotels, airlines, restaurants, transport companies, and businesses are expected to make enormous profits. The World Cup itself is expected to generate billions of dollars in economic activity. FIFA alone expects record-breaking revenues from broadcasting, sponsors, tickets, and advertising. So even though America spends money organizing security and infrastructure, it also expects to earn a lot of money back. This is important. America does not only spend money. It also creates systems that bring money back into the economy. Now let's answer the main question clearly. Where does America get all this money? 1. Taxes. Millions of citizens and companies pay taxes every year. 2. Borrowing money. America borrows trillions through national debt. Because the dollar is powerful, investors around the world continue buying US debt. 3. Business and trade. America has some of the richest companies on earth. Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, and many others. These companies generate huge economic activity. 4. Global influence. The dollar dominates global trade and finance. 5. Investment systems. America spends money expecting future profits, military contracts, technology, tourism, sports, and innovation. Even though America is rich, many Americans still struggle. Some people ask, if America has money for war and space, why are some citizens still poor? That question creates political debates inside the country. America also has massive national debt. Some experts warn that endless spending could create economic problems in the future. Others believe America stays powerful because its economy is still stronger than most countries. So the debate continues. The true power of America is not only weapons. It is not only money. It is not only the military. Its real power is influence. America influences technology, entertainment, finance, social media, sports, and even global politics. When America moves, the whole world watches. That is why in 2026, the same country can prepare for possible war, send humans toward the moon, and host the biggest football tournament on earth, all at the same time. Because America is not just a country. For many people, it is a global superpower system. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Tell me in the comments, do you think any country will one day surpass America's power? See you in the next video.